Hey guys, it's David Pingree here. Welcome to the launch of Elevate Action Sports. This is something we've been working on now for close to a year, and super excited to get this out and get the word out and let people start checking it out. Basically, I partnered with Ryan Villopoto, Grant Langston, Ryan Hughes, Jeff Emig, Rick Johnson, and Johnny Campbell as riding coaches to basically put together a website that is with an app where you can go, and each of us have our own training channel with technique videos, skill videos, drills you can do, anything we've learned in our careers, starting with very fundamental stuff and building with more complexity as we go.
You know, I think we're all going to start to feed off of each other, and even as trainers and as when we're getting filmed and trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to film next? And as the content starts rolling out and as the subscribers come in and be like, oh, I want to see this and I want to see that, I want to know how to do this, I think is going to be the interesting part, and the part that keeps us coming back for, hey, I want to know how to do this specific thing. And you have 5 or 6, 8 people, 10 people, 20, whatever it is, asking for X, right? So I think that's going to be interesting to see, you know, as from a rider standpoint, as an ex-professional, you know, what are the needs? You know, I know there's a lot of them, but and I could, you know, probably list a few of them, but I'm sure you guys have 100 different ones that, you know, maybe myself, for me, I haven't thought about.
It's got to be a couple hundred years of experience when you look at all the different facets to bring that experience to the customer, right? And it's interesting, you kind of think when you're doing like some coaching videos or like instruction videos, like, okay, well, we need to do a start, we need to do a jump, we need to do a turn. And then once you start to break it down and you go to the track to film, you're like, oh wait, there's that little thing there and that there and that, and it just becomes endless on how many little nuggets you want to film and things that you want to explain, and then hope to take and transfer that knowledge onto the customer of Elevate.
You can also, through the app, record yourself riding, send that video to us, we'll review it, send you back a video with customized feedback like, hey, we watched your video, here's what we see. Work on this. So that's cool. Then we also have this supporting cast of professionals. Jim Bones Bacon from Pro Circuit, 35 years at Pro Circuit, the most winning team in the 250 Supercross and outdoor class. Bones is an icon. He is literally one of the best suspension tuners ever. And he will be joining us to do a channel on suspension. How to, you know, set sag properly. I mean, everything from torquing down your triple clamps to putting a front axle in properly. There's so many things I've learned from watching him shoot these videos. It's incredible, but it's gonna be great for folks who are not sure about how to set their bike up or how to work their suspension. Rob Beams is doing a really comprehensive training channel that will complement all of our videos. So we'll tell you how to do something, and he'll tell you physically and physiologically what you need to be able to do in order to do that. So they're all tied to our videos directly. We have a sports psychologist. Lorraine Huber is a former world champion skier. Went back and got her master's degree in sports psychology. She's gonna do an entire channel on the psychological part of competing and as it pertains to motocross and off-road. We also have Jay Clark doing a channel on bike maintenance. And then a couple of our coaches are very specialized. Johnny Campbell, obviously focusing on off-road.
Yeah, being specialized in the off-road is kind of fun, kind of unique, because, you know, all these other coaches are, you know, have a lot of motocross background, but maybe not so much off-road riding background. And there's a wide array of off-road riders throughout the world. And so I think my job is pretty important here, because we can take a lot of the skills that you develop from motocross and then apply them or modify them for certain off-road situations, and then expand on those things, you know, that have nothing to do with motocross. And whether, you know, you're tackling a super rocky uphill or a super rocky downhill, you know, what do you do when you're in the middle of nowhere, or how do you prepare for a ride going, you know, 100 miles from help, you know? So it's really unique to be in a position of just being the off-road guy here and sharing, and so I'm excited to be in that position and feel honored, you know, to be in such a unique group of guys that have just loads of experience on 2 wheels.
Rick Johnson is going to focus on side-by-side, adventure and enduro or dual sport riding, that kind of stuff. That's kind of his jam now. He trains military guys, and so he's really into that, and he's got a lot to offer. So it's going to be a one-stop shop for anybody who rides an off-road motorcycle, to help you with your skill level, help you be a part of a really exclusive community. We've got huge discount codes for members that will basically save you the cost of what this is going to cost you. It's $24.99 a month, and also a community, bringing us together. We're going to do ride days here and there, and giveaways, and just some really cool stuff for our members. That's going to, really, we want to embrace our members as a community, and so it's something we're really passionate about: riding, helping people. All of us got to different levels of the professional racing, and we all just kind of want to reach down a hand and pull everybody up a little bit. So it's just an honor for me to work with this kind of staff. It's been incredible, and I'm really excited for you guys to see this. It's going to launch, it's going to go live the weekend of the Fox National at Paula Raceway on the 28th. So if you are able to get on the internet, go to elevateactionsports.com and check it out. And you can find us on Instagram also at ElevateActionSports.